morning, FCMS. My name is Macy Keith, and welcome to Cub News Network.
My name is Naomi, and today is Tuesday, March 15th. Today is National Dumbstruck Day. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Happy birthday to 8th grader Bryson Gilbert and Alex Keen Vargas.
The Hammocks for the Homeless Club will be collecting items for care packages beginning today until spring break. They will take the care packages along with their hammocks to Indianapolis to distribute to the homeless in April.
Some items that are needed are toothbrushes, toothpaste, travel size shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, lotion, snacks, bottled water, and gallon-sized Ziploc bags.
They will also be collecting men's clothing, jeans, shorts, t-shirts, hoodies, socks, and blankets. All clothing and blankets must be clean and in good condition. Items can be dropped off each morning in the medallion area until spring break.
Gardening Club is starting at FCMS. In the club, they will explore concepts like growing food, eating fresh, and building a sustainable community. Best of all, each member will take home their own mini garden.
Meetings will be in Mrs. Fair's room, L223, each Thursday after school until 4:30 p.m., starting this Thursday, March 17th. If you are interested, check out your email to fill out the form.
FCMS will be having its first ever unified track team. If you are interested in competing or being an athlete's assistant, please see Mrs. Gross for an informational handout.
The last date to purchase a yearbook is March 25th. The final yearbook sales push is happening this week during lunch. If you have already purchased a yearbook, or if you purchased one this week, you will be entered into a raffle to win a pizza party with 4 friends before spring break. Yearbooks are $25 and can be purchased online with cash or check.
The 2022 FCMS Dodgeball Tournament is coming up on Tuesday, March 22nd from 3:15 to 5 o'clock p.m. Here is some important information. The entry deadline is Friday, March 18th by the end of the school day. Your team captain needs to fill out the Google form, collect the money from your team or 5 players, and turn in the $25 entry fee to Mrs. Seaver or Mr. Stevenson by this Friday. FCMS students who would like to attend but are not playing dodgeball will be charged $2 admission. Concessions will also be available. All items will cost $2.
Game Club will be meeting this Friday, March 18th. See Mrs. Sinzinger if you have any questions.
Now for the weather report.
Thanks, guys. Today there is a high of 65 and a low of 41. There is a slight chance of showers this morning. Enjoy the spring weather, FCMS.
Thanks, Clinton.
Now here's Terrible Joke Tuesday. What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An impasta.
Now here's a message from Mrs. Holman about iLearn.
All right, good morning, everyone. I just have a couple of things to tell you about our upcoming iLearn tests. So I know that that's not something we really like to talk about, but it's something that we have to do every spring. We get to do every spring an opportunity to show what we know, what we've learned, just how amazingly smart we all are. So in order to do that, we actually have to give 2 practice tests, and we're going to do that before spring break. We're going to do that this week, and then the actual iLearn test won't be until after spring break. The purpose of the practice test is to familiarize you with where you're going to be testing, because you might not be testing in a room that you've ever been to before. So you want to get familiar with where the room is, who is the adult that's going to be testing you. It might be one of your teachers, it might not. We want you to know kind of the process that we're going to go through. We'll go straight to focus on the mornings that we test, take attendance, and then right at 8 o'clock you're going to be dismissed to go very quickly to your testing location so that we can get started right away. So we're going to practice all of those things. Kind of also practicing being prepared, making sure that you have the things that you're supposed to have and that you don't have the things that you're not allowed to have. For instance, you need to have a charged Chromebook. I know that many of you come in first thing in the morning and want to charge your Chromebook in focus class. You can't do that when we're testing. You need to have a fully charged Chromebook every morning. You also need to have something to write with a pencil so that in case you need to use scratch paper for any reason, you need to have your playbook. That always is something that you have with you. And you need to have a book to read after you're finished. So it needs to be like a novel. You can't have a textbook in the room. You also can't have your phones in the testing location. So that means you have a couple of options. 1, you leave your phone at home. 2, you leave your phone in a locker. And I know many of you haven't even used your lockers this year. So that means another thing we're going to be practicing this week is where our lockers are, what our locker number, our password, or our combination, and practicing to make sure that you can get in your locker so that you can turn your phone off and you can leave it in your locker. So those are things that we're going to be practicing this week. We're going to run a 1-hour delay schedule on Thursday and Friday. You're still coming at the normal time. You'll go to Focus, check in for attendance, and then go to your testing location. And then your teachers or the adults that will be testing you will kind of go through the process of what the test is going to be like. You'll be logging in, making sure that we can get in, that your Chromebook has all the updates that it's necessary, so that we have everything ready so that when we come back from spring break, we can give it our best. We do a kind of an incentive every day if you are once we get to the testing, to show up, to do the right thing, make sure that your Chromebooks are charged. All of that is something, and so we're practicing this week so that you can get those incentives when we actually start testing. All right? Have a great day, FCMS.
Thanks for watching.
Live today above the line, FCMS.